49ers have now taken the lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. That time a 9-play drive. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
Robbie Gould to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their...
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Past the 20. Home for a Bills touchdown. Matt Breida, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have retaken the lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
Raheem Mostert and the Niner offense getting the football back. Now, the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
The tackle made.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They're going to look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Brought down at the...
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Ed Oliver made the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
What a break breakout season Raheem Mostert had in 2019, and now he's got a chance to be the lead back for his team. In fact, he spent time in the offseason bulking up, trying to get stronger, to absorb the extra hits and be available for more snaps. He wants to be a guy who carries the ball from game 1 all the way through game 16 in the regular season.
And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have retaken the lead.
The kick is good.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Cole Beasley, the intended target, and it's second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again. Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
Allen's pass.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now at 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. And that's caught by Beasley. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On first down, Allen under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Finding Knox there, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. That'll be complete to Breida. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there. First down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Going to throw right side here. Complete. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
4-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
On the return, the Niners take over first and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And from this spot in the field to the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Here's Richie James on the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done...
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. The sack there by Trent Murphy. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. So they come out of the locker room trailing, and he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Jerry Hughes too strong as he's in for the sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's going up top for Taylor. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Two things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
43 yards on the punt. 7-yard return, and the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Complete to Devin Singletary.
Plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going, and if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Walker on the
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Allen's pass complete to Cole Beasley. It's a gain of
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
His pass caught at the 4. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
They run here with Singletary. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. And before they can get the play off, here's a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball. That's their first of this second half. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Allen going to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Now James returning. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or two. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And some room to maneuver. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one, 28 yards on the ground.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
8-yard line.
Second and 13. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. 7 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Taylor. That's a
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll set up a throw. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Mostert. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taking it about the 1.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bills ready to take over, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Now Allen from the gun, he'll throw, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
Intended for
from the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
To throw again, Allen. And Beasley with it over the middle.
Allen's pass.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This is taken at the 23. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Once again, it's Mostert. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The Niners on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
That's good for a 49er.
Could just sit on it here. Could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
That's good for a 49er first down.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there. Gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie, the first touchdown of his career.
And there's nothing like anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
Gold with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bills getting set to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Allen now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
To Cole Beasley. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First down. Buffalo.
You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times. They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Allen's throw is complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Bills.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
To throw is Allen. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. D Ford in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Throwing middle, and it's complete. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And you can just about put this one in the win column for the 49ers. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that one.
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. Taking a shot for Samuel. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45.
Allen's pass.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Left side caught by Diggs. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. A good display of footwork. It gets him just inside the 5 to the 4. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So with 13 on the clock, it's time for an onside kick. And it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option.
And this is going to be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
The pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a 1st down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Allen to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Niners, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-.